Good morning everybody. Today I am going to review this tea that I can't pronounce properly. Let's zoom in. This. Let me put it in front of my face. So I can't pronounce this properly. But it is 30-day shaded single cultivar matcha, and it says whisk 1 teaspoon per 60 milliliters of 70 degrees water. It is from this Tenryu, maybe Tenryu, and Shizuoka, Japan, or Shizuka. I'm pretty sure I butchered it. It is from Japan, from this place. And the season is May 2025, and picking processing is young leaves, elevation of 600 meters. So I got this tea when I was in Mei Leaf. You probably saw a little bit of a clip in the previous video, and I really like these jars. These are ceramic jars, metal lid with a gasket inside, right? And let's just make it a little bit zoomed out there. And it has a little gasket in it, so it won't escape. And the previous one as well, I washed it because it can be useful for anything. It's really nice jar. So it can be, I don't know, you can keep spices in it, whatever. And then the tea itself is actually nice, smelling green. I've actually opened it before and I had a little bit of a tea because I couldn't wait. So it looks like this. It's this green, okay? But it has lots of greenery in the smell, and pretty much that's it really for the smell. Not much. I was expecting a lot more actually. I might need to get a spoon. I don't have a spoon. Spoon. Right. So now I got the spoon because well, it's a teaspoon, but it's not really a teaspoon, is it? Teaspoon is a little bit smaller, isn't it? So this amount. Actually, as it happens, I always wear this jumper for whatever reason when I record. But you can see against my jumper how green this tea is. This is very green. This is green tea. And it's very sticky. Ooh, too wide. Come back. Did it? So yeah, it's very sticky. It doesn't want to fall off. So keep that in mind when you whisk it, because it will stick around the brush and it just doesn't really want to dissolve that easily. It really likes to stick to itself. Come on now. Oh no, I dropped some. And it stays in clumps as well. This one tends to stay in clumps, and now my finger is full of tea. You just can't pick it up, can you? It's tea, I'm going to drink it anyway. Maybe this is the easiest way to pick it up. Yeah. Not wasting it. Oh, it's intense. It's like nothing but green vegetation in your mouth. It is intense. So yeah, as I said, it doesn't really want to come off. It really likes to stick to stuff, and that is a little bit of a problem. Let's add more. Let's add a bit more. I'm making a big one now. It would be funny if this would crack and break and the TV. Oh, I would cry. No. So let's just put it there for the time being. I still have some left, so that's okay. Let's put some 70-degree water in it. Not too much, just a bit. I can actually show it. Ta-da! Come on, focus now. There. Anyway, so I have this, so you whisk it around as usual, blah blah blah, you make a paste, right? But it just sticks to the end of the brush so badly and in clumps, so it really doesn't even want to go into a, it's not easy to go and make a dust out of it, right? It's not like you pick up a handful of sand and then you can just blow it away and it will just disintegrate in thin air. No, this is clumpy. This really wants to stay clumpy. So you would need to take a lot of time with this tea to make this paste. Once I've finished, actually I can, even if I just do it right now and then keep trying to break down the clumps, it is really difficult to break down the clumps. It is, but the smell is intense. It's very green. It has very strong vegetational smell. And a little bit of a broth as well, you know, that kind of brothy smell as well. It's just really hard to break down those clumps. Even when you thought that you broke down the clumps, they are still not broken. They are still not broken. You have to go around, make sure, because they will be on the brush. They will be stuck on the brush. And then you have to kind of, it's like a very thick paint or ink. If you have ever seen how ancient Chinese ink was made, they made it like over a couple of years, and they made this block that massive. It's nearly like fat. It's made, I think it contains animal fat as well, but it's really thick. It's like butter, like not margarine, like a block of butter. That kind of thing. Imagine that. Imagine that you can associate more with a block of butter than with Chinese ink, I guess. But it is really thick. And if I haven't told you this, it is really thick and clumpy. Anyway, so that's what it looks like. Hopefully you can see some of it. It is really clumpy. If you haven't seen any of it, well, I'm sorry. Right, let's put some water in it. And I'm going to put a lot, because this is a lot of tea. Last time I managed with this tea to actually make some froth, to make some proper froth out of it. So you may have seen that I put a lot of water in it, but it's you see there's still clumps there. It doesn't want to come out. It just doesn't want to dissolve. It just doesn't. It just wants to stay together. Come on now. It is a real struggle compared to the other one. To unclump the tea, to make sure that there's no clumps. And even when you pretty much you have spent like 5-10 minutes with it, you made it all nice, you whisked it around, you made sure that nothing is there. As you're drinking it, the last bit, there will be some clumpiness there. It is really difficult to unclump this tea, because how thick it is, how, I don't know, probably it's down to the chemistry of the tea leaves. Probably there's a little bit of a stronger bond between the atoms, so it just it could be, maybe the molecules could be polarized a little bit, and that would explain why the molecules they stick together, because obviously the difference in electric charge, they just hold themselves a bit better. So that's what I'm suspecting. I don't know, didn't research it, I'm just theorizing it. Whether it's true, whether it's not, I don't really care in a sense, but it would be interesting to know. Anyway, so I made all of this liquid and I'm trying to dissolve every single bit of tea in it. I might have made it a little bit thin, but last time when I didn't make it thin enough, it just stayed clumpy, and then I just had a paste, so I had to put more water in. Anyway, so let's do this frothy thing and let's see if I can do froth, because I realized if I put more liquid in, if I make it a little bit thinner, then I can make it frothy. Then I can make bubbles, and if I can make bubbles, it will have this cream kind of froth on the top, which is actually really nice. But I don't know how did I do it last time, but because what I was trying to do, it just to touch the very top layer of the liquid, and then froth it around in the W shape, and then I don't know, I gave it a little bit of an angle as well, so it comes out of the, because the whole thing is, if it comes out of the liquid a little bit, then it can put air bubbles in, but it's just, today is not happening. Today is not happening. Today it is not happening at all. Right, and I got tired of it. So that's that. I show you how it is. It won't be beautiful in the sense that there's no froth, but this is how it looks like. There, that's green tea. And I nearly kicked the whole thing over. That would have been a laughing matter, I guess. Well, not for me, but for you. I guess everybody would have gone like, way. Well done. But luckily, I didn't knock it over. Anyway, too much talk. Let's taste it before I sneeze. Ah, excuse me. It's gone away. Okay. Right. Cheers. Okay, I didn't put too much water in it, which is good. Taste wise, I wasn't too impressed actually. I remember from the very first time I was excited and whatsoever, and then I had it and I'm like, okay, I can feel that powder kind of texture in the liquid, but I can't really taste much. and it bothers me. I mean, you have that kind of frothiness, you have that kind of greenery there, but I guess what makes it really characteristic is it tastes thick, especially because you can feel that powdery kind of thing. You kind of have to still press on that kind of pastiness in your mouth as well. And it's fairly liquid, but obviously it all of that powder, and it stays in your mouth for a long time. And then you just press with your mouth, with your tongue, and then try to I don't know. It's like what I try to do with the brush, but you do it with your tongue as you drink it. And I got a lumpy one, so it really didn't want to dissolve. So I got a tiny bit of lump, where it's there. So I don't know. Obviously, that doesn't make it a bad tea. No, far from it. Especially nowadays, everybody goes to Starbucks, or I want the matcha and the matcha and the matcha refresher and blah blah blah. It's nowhere near matcha. This is matcha. One of my colleagues, bless her, she had green tea from tea bag, and I looked at it and I'm like, it's not green. She's like, yeah, it is. I'm like, liquor is brown. How is it green tea? You're like, and everybody in the room was like, oh, what is green tea like then? Like, green. Well, you just saw it. It is green. This is why it's called green tea. But anyway, taste-wise, I really can't get anything else out of it. It's very thick. It has this pasty texture. It has this brothiness and lots of green, and that's all I'm getting. And yeah, and I was expecting that I will have a little bit more kind of complex taste in my mouth. I'm suspecting it is just only my mouth. My taste buds are just I don't know, different. But that doesn't mean I'm not enjoying this tea. I really enjoy this tea. It's this is actually refreshing. It gives you obviously plenty of vitamin C, which you don't obviously notice. You know, you can take 2000 milligram vitamin C multivitamin, you won't feel vitamin C in your body. So that's not it, but it has a refreshing factor. It's there's no astringency, so it's not drying the mouth at all. It doesn't have that kind of drying, pulling effect that some tea does. Obviously, those are completely different teas, and it doesn't have that kind of zinginess. It's more like creamy, especially if I would have been able to froth it up. It's much more creamy, pasty tea. It's thick. It's a completely different experience. And it has a little bit of limitation, because you make this one bowl and that's it, right? It's gone. We need to make a new one. With other green teas, you can infuse it like 3-4 times, maybe 5 times. But those are not grounded down, right? So completely different tea. What I'm trying to say is, with those kind of tea, because you infuse them and all of this brightening It's slower than this tea, but it's a longer process because you can infuse them 3-4 times, 5 times. And this one, I can already feel, I still have plenty, but I can feel that it has this kind of awakening kind of feeling. It's not as harsh as coffee. It's not, no. Because with coffee, you know, if you make a strong coffee, it's like a punch in the face quickly. This one is just steadily rising, but I can feel myself a little bit brighter than half an hour ago when I got up. Yeah, pretty much that's about this tea. It is really delicate because you saw it, I just dropped it and you just can't, I mean I still have some on the table and I can't get it off. It really likes to bind to stuff, and even to the spoon as well. I mean I have some on the spoon. I don't know, it's tea anyway, might as well just whisk it in to just wash it off, right? Because that's a waste of, imagine if I would just wash it off with washing up liquid, that's a waste of tea on the spoon, right? There's nothing wrong with this. There, and I put on the towel and I close this, I can close it now. You must have heard it, this is really nice tin. I'm really excited. I think I'm more excited about the tin than the tea itself, which is bizarre. But yeah, that's about it, about this tea. Very green, likes to bind together, so you will need to spend some time with it if you want to properly unclamp it. You will need to spend some time. If you use plenty of tea and plenty of water, you will have a better chance to froth it up with the brush, because there's just more liquid, you have more room. But you have to be careful because you have more liquid in. If you go completely crazy, the whole thing, you will just splash it out, so you have to be careful. Taste wise, creamy, pasty, thick, textured, frothiness, and lots of vegetation, lots of green vegetation, and that's about it. Oh, and I forgot about the brightening body sensation. Yeah, so that's it. Enjoy your matcha, enjoy your black tea, oolong, whatever you like to drink, what's your favorite. And yeah, see you next time with with another green tea, which won't be matcha. This time I haven't had a green tea for a while, like not matcha green tea. Anyway, so thank you very much if you watched this video, and I hope I kind of helped to give you some sort of guidance, what to expect, what not to expect. And yeah, definitely, I would definitely recommend these matcha teas from Mei Leaf, 100%, don't get me wrong. I definitely recommend them. You buy this small one, 30 gram, very expensive, so it's like what, 30 something quid for a jar like this, but the jar itself worth it, the tea itself worth it, the two together is technically a bargain, right? Because they could have just put it into a little plastic pouch or whatever, but they didn't, they put it into this kind of nice little jar to make it, well, it is a ceremonial matcha technically, so you know, to showcase that it is some sort of, it's a specialty, right? So definitely try it, definitely buy one. Hopefully it won't break your bank account, but I do think for 30 gram it is expensive, don't get me wrong. It is expensive, but it is worth it, and you can easily get I don't know, like 5, 6, maybe 8 sessions out of it. It depends on how many you put. Well, obviously it says 1 teaspoon, but if it's 30 grams, so 6 grams, that's 5 drinks, 5 times you can make tea out of it. And then if you divide that, obviously that's 6 quid, 6-7 quid per drink. And if you think about it, you go into Costa, I know it's branding whatever, but you go into Costa, you order a large coffee, and that is on its own, it's 5 quid, and you still have to add sugar because it's just some sort of very hot burnt something. So so yeah, that's my food. This is definitely worth it. Way much more than going, especially, you know, Starbucks Matcha Refresher doesn't go anywhere near. It's a good branding. You know, I don't know how much, what kind of matcha they are using, whatever. It's a completely different product. But what I'm saying is, this is the real deal. This is matcha, and this is green tea, and this is how green tea looks like. It's not brown, it's not purple, it's not this, not that. It is green, and it has. I still have this kind of pastiness after tasting my mouth, and I just noticed that it has a long-lasting effect. Anyway, I will stop talking now. So anyway, thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you will be watching the next one, and see you next time. Bye now. Bye bye.